This brings us to a crucial question. Does believing in the unseen contradict reason and science? If we can't fully understand our own souls, how can we claim to comprehend everything in existence? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa salatu wa salam ala ashraf al-anbiya wal mursaleen nabiyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. In our modern world of science and technology, where seeing is believing, how do we understand faith in the unseen? Today, let's explore this fascinating aspect of Islamic belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions right in the beginning of the Mus'haf when He describes the believers as those who believe in the unseen. What exactly is the unseen, or al-ghaib as it's called in Arabic? It's everything hidden from our direct perception. But understanding this concept goes far beyond simply accepting what we can't see. It's about recognizing that reality is far greater than what our limited senses can perceive. Think about this remarkable fact. Scientists tell us that the visible universe, everything that we can see and detect, makes up only about 5% of the total universe. The remaining 95% consists of what they call dark matter and dark energy. Things that exist but remains mysterious to us. Isn't this a powerful reminder of how much lies beyond our immediate perception? This brings us to a crucial question. Does believing in the unseen contradict reason and science? Absolutely not. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Consider this. None of us has ever seen gravity, electrons, or even our souls, yet we know that they exist through their effects. Faith in the unseen isn't about suspending our reason. It's about understanding its proper limits and scope. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in His infinite mercy, has made it easier for us to grasp unseen realities in several ways. Firstly, through parables and examples. When the Quran describes paradise having fruits and rivers, it connects to what we know while indicating that the reality is far greater than our earthly experience. Secondly, through scientific discoveries that continually expand our understanding of what's possible and impossible. Centuries ago, if someone spoke about microscopic organisms in a drop of water, that would have been ridiculed. Today, it's basic science. Each new discovery reminds us how much we still don't know. But here's where many people stumble today. They fall into one of two extremes. Some reject everything that can't be physically observable, while others seek knowledge of the unseen through unreliable means like fortune tellers and astrology, tarot cards, and so on. Both paths lead away from true guidance. Let me share with you some fundamental principles that make belief in the unseen not just possible, but rational. Firstly, we must acknowledge that there are many things unknown to us in this world. After scientific discovery confirms this truth. Secondly, our human intellect, magnificent as it is, has its limits. If we can't fully understand our own souls, how can we claim to comprehend everything in existence? Thirdly, our senses aren't the only way to establish truth. If we limited reality to what can be directly sensed, we would reject most of modern science. Fourthly, authentic revelation is a valid source of knowledge. Just as we trust reports from reliable sources every day, why wouldn't we trust the reports of the prophets whose truthfulness has been proven? Fifthly, nothing that revelation tells us about the unseen contradicts reason. It might go beyond our normal experience, but it never violates logical impossibilities. The sixth thing, divine revelation is infallible, while human intellect is fallible. When we have sure knowledge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it takes precedence over our limited understanding. Finally, belief in the unseen is a part of human nature. That's why you find people across all cultures and times believing in realities beyond the material world. Even those who claim to reject the unseen often believe in unproven scientific theories about the distant past or future. They accept these based on trust in scientific authorities, question those who accept the words of the prophets. Remember, dear brothers and sisters, accepting the reality of the unseen doesn't diminish our intellect. It enhances it by acknowledging its proper place in the grand scheme of creation. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, we'll show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that this is the truth. May Allah Azza wa Jal grant us wisdom to recognize the signs around us and within us and strengthen our faith in both the seen and the unseen realms of His magnificent creation.
Haseen Center for Research and Studies, Safety and Reassurance.